It's Janelle and Dave from
guys.
Web Smart Guru, and today we're going to be talking to you about AMP, which is something that I'm going to actually hand straight over to Dave and let him explain for you.
Hi everybody. This is Jargon Corner today. So I've just been reading a little bit about AMP, which is Google's new initiative. AMP stands for Accelerated Mobile Pages. It's been in the works for about a year, since late 2015. Google's sort of been pushing it under the covers. About 6 months ago, they sort of said, hey, look, it's out there, guys. You need to start thinking about it. The people that they've been working with are online publishers, pretty much. People who have a lot of content that needs to be delivered. And Google have also been looking at the mobile space. So combine these two together. You've got a mobile space, which is inherently slow. And you've got a lot of content which people want to sort of get quickly, so something has to give. So Google have created a framework called AMP, which allows a web page to be sort of sped up. That's the idea behind it. So we're going to give you a little bit of information about that, why you need to think about it. Janelle's going to talk more about that, and then I'll come back and just give you a little bit more of the plus and the minus. So, Janelle.
Okay. All right. So what we're basically talking about is the first thing I'd like to look at is being a web designer, web developer, web creator is what I prefer to call myself, is when you look at your website, is it mobile friendly? Now, starting in January 2017, your website must be mobile friendly, which means that somebody might be able to look at your website and they want to be able to look at it from a mobile device. Now, a mobile device doesn't have to be a mobile phone. We could be speaking about an iPad. We might be talking about some form of tablet. You might find that they're looking at everything on the internet on their mobile phone. If you look at the bigger phones now, the way that phones are actually larger and larger, I recently bought a new one. It's a little bit larger and I really like it. And you'll find that people are viewing all the information on the internet via their phone or their tablet. Now, what you will find is that if you don't have a mobile-friendly site, Google is not going to rank you, are they?
Well,
not really.
Correct. What they've said, and this is actually happening in January, is that they're going to put desktop second. So if you've got a mobile website, your desktop website is sort of like second cart. It's going to say, okay, mobile comes first and desktop is second. Previously, it's been desktop first, mobile second. So they're not actually having two results, they're having a different way of getting the same results. So you have to have a mobile site that's ranking. If your desktop site is ranking, then great, but it's not going to be as important as having a mobile site ranking.
How do you know if you've got a mobile-friendly site? Have a look at your website on a mobile phone. Check it out. Do the images resize? Does the font resize? Does it completely change the layout so it's friendly to the phone? Do you find that you're constantly having to resize images to look at things, or text to look at things? Does your text rejig into an actual correct size for your phone? What you will find is that your menu should also change. Most menus should change into what we call the hamburger bun. 3 little lines so that you can actually tap on that hamburger and your menu will drop down for you, or it will pull across to the side. You need to have a mobile-friendly site. Once you've got a mobile-friendly site, you then need to start thinking about, do you have to add or reconfigure it so that it is friendly for
AMP. Now, this is a bit of a moot point because it's so new, nobody knows how it's going to pan out. From an SEO point of view, I'm sort of going, well, it's a good thing and not so much a good thing. It's good that it's speedy, that's important anyway. But Google has sort of stacked the deck so that if you have an AMP site, a lightweight site, it's actually going to go on their servers, and you won't actually get to the target page. You'll actually stay on their website, as it were. So there's bits of toing and froing there. I'm going to do some more research on that, obviously. But there's people out there who've looked at it and gone, well, yeah, it's good, but maybe for ranking it's not so good. So we have to see how this plays out in the next couple of months. And I'm sure there's ways to get around it. And obviously, if there is, you guys will be the first to know because it's important.
Yeah, so one of the things is that being a creator and an SEO expert, we're basically trying to stay on top of any changes, any new things that are actually happening for our clients. Both being trainers, we enjoy learning, we enjoy giving out information to you. So this is all relevant. This is all new, and this is all happening now. So these changes are happening to your websites, requirements for your websites. So what you need to do is, the first thing I would suggest you do is go and check out your website, see how it looks on a mobile phone.
Now, there's a couple of ways of doing it. Do you mind if I just jump in?
Sure.
What I'd recommend is going to or just Googling for the words Page Speed Insight. That'll take you to a website, a Google website, and you can put in your URL, your web address, and it'll actually check it and give you a score out of 100 and a color coding. So anything green is great because that'll be like 90 and above. Anything between sort of 70 and 90 is orange, which means there's stuff to do. And it'll actually tell you what you need to do. So you can give me a call and I'll go, yeah, you need to do this, and we'll change that. Anything below that, man, your website seriously needs attention because Google is ranking it downwards. And since they own the ball court, if they say this is a score, that's the score. You're stuck with it.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'll pop a link actually up on the Web Smart Guru Facebook page, and I'll pin it to the top of the page. So if you want to, you can go and have a look at it there. Click on the link from the page and you'll be able to then go through and have a look at your website and see how mobile friendly it is, see how fast it is, see how quickly it's loading, all of that. These are all things that you need to take into account when you're designing your website. If you want to, you can actually put other people's websites in, can't you?
Sure can.
To see
No
how
problem.
they're loading.
Yeah,
so if you've got a website and you look at that and think, oh wow, I'd love my site to look like that, check it out first. See how quickly it loads. See how mobile friendly it actually is before you actually decide to redesign your site, or before you design your site for the first time.
I agree. Simple as that. I mean, as I said, this is stuff that we want you guys to know about because it's important that it gets out, everybody's across it. Our stated goal is to keep the grey areas out and make it black and white. And this is how we do it, just by sharing this information. So, yep, thanks.
Okay. All right, well, that's us for today. And if you've got any questions, you can always contact us from the Web Smart Guru Facebook page or go into the websmartguru.com. It is. I was not going to say .com.au. We're websmartguru.com. I'm actually in the middle of setting all of that up at the moment, the whole website. One of the things, of course, I'm going to be ensuring is that we are mobile friendly and then make sure that we've actually got some lightweight code in there to make it...
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if it makes it even more faster.
See if we make it faster. Yeah, okay, so that's all from me today.
And also from me. That sounds like a really bad old comedy.
And don't forget, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Just keep asking it until someone answers. Bye for now.